If you're trying to crank out great-looking videos without spending what feels like forever on the editing floor, AI is basically your indispensable co-pilot in the modern content landscape. Today, I'm excited to walk you through the absolute go-to AI video tools, the ones I actually use or rigorously test on a weekly basis, to pinpoint exactly where each one truly shines and where they unfortunately fall a little short of perfection. Crucially, I will also share a significantly smoother and more streamlined pathway for turning those behemoth long-form content pieces into perfectly optimized social-ready microclips without that familiar editing headache. Whether your main output involves deep dive informational videos, engaging vlogs, specific music pieces, commercial advertisements, gameplay capture clips, full podcast episodes, or complex dubbing projects, I guarantee there is something truly useful in this specific lineup. So without further ado, let's wholeheartedly jump right into the first powerhouse tool that has fundamentally changed my speed of creation. First up on our essential toolkit is the ubiquitous CapCut, which you have almost certainly used extensively, or at least seen recommended everywhere across the internet by now. However, this popular editor has been very quietly and persistently adding a ton of extremely powerful AI tricks under the hood that make the entire editing process feel dramatically faster than before. One of my absolute favorite recent additions is their completely integrated script-to-video production pipeline, which streamlines so many initial steps. You have the distinct option to simply paste in a fully written script, or you can have the built-in writer intelligently generate a new script for you directly from a simple, concise prompt. After that, you just hit the magical generate button, and CapCut automatically assembles relevant stock clips, expertly picks background music, layers in dynamic captions, and can even drop in a completely serviceable AI voiceover track for those quick, necessary social media clips or generating simple promotional materials very rapidly. That specific feature represents a truly massive, undeniable time saver in the daily grind. Now, it is certainly not yet perfect for handling the complexities of long-form cinematic storytelling, but it reliably gets you from absolute zero to a usable rough cut in mere minutes. Moving beyond generation, CapCut also packs a surprisingly solid suite of integrated audio manipulation features, including text-to-speech with multiple voices and even a very competent voice cloning capability. I personally find the voice cloning incredibly useful for maintaining a consistent vocal presence across an entire series of related content pieces, which builds brand recognition. However, for those moments when you absolutely need super realistic, deeply emotional voiceovers that truly resonate, I still find myself naturally looking towards dedicated, specialized tools like 11 Labs for that extra nuance. CapCut's automatic caption generation capabilities are legitimately very good. With clean source audio, they are typically accurate to about 95% of the spoken words, which is fantastic. Furthermore, their variety of caption templates are honestly just a lot of fun to play with. And that stylistic element really matters when you actually care about the final aesthetic presentation. The simple act of background removal has basically become a satisfying one-click trick now, a task that historically required cumbersome green screens and an unacceptable amount of patience. They have also started boldly experimenting with generating entirely new dialogue scenes and avatar-style AI media, which is still early stage but undeniably getting very interesting to watch. That being said, CapCut definitely isn't the undisputed champion when you absolutely require advanced translator quality or perfectly seamless lip-sync dubbing for global international audiences. It certainly attempts auto-dubbing and lip-sync, which is technically impressive on its own merit. But if you are targeting broadcast-grade lip-sync or deep, nuanced localization, better specialized solutions definitely exist. Next on our list is the revolutionary Descript, which I consider a total game-changer if your bread and butter involves working with detailed interviews, conversational podcasts, or any form of long spoken word narrative content. The entire core philosophy of Descript is beautifully simple. You can edit your video project as intuitively and easily as you would edit a standard written document or word processor file. You simply upload your source file, the software transcribes it with truly excellent accuracy, and then you literally delete words or sentences from the transcript to instantly cut them from the video timeline. It is truly insane how much valuable editing time this specific feature saves compared to the laborious, traditional frame-by-frame timeline editing process. Their multitrack editing environment is wonderfully friendly for beginners, and the overdub voice cloning feature proves extremely useful if you ever need to patch up small spoken mistakes after the initial recording. The platform has also integrated powerful AI features designed to help you polish speech quality, such as automatically removing those distracting filler words like and ah from the recording. It can even suggest intelligent edits, like tightening up frequently repeated phrases or condensing overly long sentences, all of which you can conveniently accept or manually tweak afterward. The Signature Studio's sound feature can take a very mediocre, noisy recording and make it sound legitimately like it was captured in a perfectly treated professional studio room, which is awesome for podcasters. The unique eye contact adjustment tool, which subtly corrects your gaze to make it appear as if you are always looking directly at the camera lens, is neat for tutorials or teleprompter reading footage. However, be aware that Descript absolutely will not magically build cinematic, beautiful background visuals for you. It is fundamentally built for audio-first creators, not for those primarily aiming to produce fancy B-roll-driven short-form content. Next in line, we encounter HeyGen, which you might see occasionally floating around under other names, but this platform remains the current dominant avatar-first content generation player in the market. If your goal is to generate a remarkably realistic talking avatar for standardized corporate training videos, professional course introductions, or high-volume marketing explainers, HeyGen delivers a truly slick final product. The sophisticated voice director controls and the impressive gesture synchronization features make these avatars significantly less robotic than the very early clunky versions of this emerging technology. You gain granular control to nudge emphasis, fine-tune the pacing, adjust the emotion, and even link specific physical gestures directly to corresponding parts of the script for true expressiveness. On the flip side, it's important to recognize that avatar-generated content lives in a very special creative category. If your core audience strongly prefers authentic, human-on-camera creators, these can sometimes feel a bit staged. They are absolutely perfect for specific scalable use cases like standardized training modules or creating quick explainer videos when you personally don't want to appear on camera, but they are definitely not a one-size-fits-all creative solution for every project. Next up is Opus Clip, which I specifically want to call out today because it is incredibly purpose-driven. Its sole function is to efficiently turn your existing long videos into instantly viral-ready short clips for social platforms. If you are the creator behind podcasts, lengthy webinars, deep dive interviews, or extensive live streams, and you need to repurpose that content into endless reels or TikToks, Opus Clip will effortlessly save you days' worth of work. The process is straightforward. You simply paste a link to your long video, and it automatically extracts the highest engagement moments, overlays animated captions, squares up the format, and assigns each clip a virality score for easy prioritization. It also brilliantly employs auto-reframing technology to ensure the main speaker or subject always remains perfectly centered in the frame when converting everything to that challenging vertical format. A small detail that is a massive, massive time saver. Their AI-curated B-roll integration is another neat feature, allowing it to intelligently inject contextual stock footage or generated AI visuals to make those short clips genuinely pop for the viewer. My only real gripe is that while it is absolutely brilliant at rapid repurposing, it doesn't offer the granular control needed for deep creative editing, nuanced storytelling, or complex audio mixing. You get incredible speed and high volume output from Opus Clip, but you sacrifice a degree of ultimate creative oversight over the final presentation. Moving on, we have Higgsfield AI, which focuses its impressive power on a very cool and specific niche, transforming high-quality still images into dynamic video with stunning cinematic camera moves. You simply drop a high-resolution still image into the system, select from preset cinematic moves like smooth dolly-ins, first-person views, classic bullet time effects, or stylized movie compositions, and it renders a short clip. They boast an impressive, constantly growing library of motion presets and visual effects. Think subtle explosions, digital disintegration, or levitation, which are gorgeous assets for title cards or quick, impactful cinematic stings. The obvious limitation here is that this tool is not designed for complex, long-form editing projects that require continuous narrative flow. These are inherently short, highly stylized clips that function best as powerful accents within a much larger, more comprehensive edit, adding that premium visual flair where needed. But if your requirement is to generate quick, high production value visuals without the immediate need for an actual camera crew or complex 3D rendering, this is a surprisingly fun trick to integrate into your creative toolkit. I will also briefly mention some smaller, highly focused tools that I respect deeply, things built specifically just for sound cleanup, or maybe just for simple avatar generation or single-purpose visual effects. While these individual tools execute their single job extremely well, if you find yourself constantly juggling long-form content that needs to feed a continuous stream of short clips, you need something that combines cut detection, smart clipping, scheduling, and multi-platform publishing without manual intervention. That brings us to the tool I have personally been integrating more and more into my daily routine, Vizard, which is worth a serious look for many of you. I genuinely do not want this segment to feel like a direct sales pitch, but if your primary workflow revolves around efficiently turning those long videos into short, shareable, high-impact pieces, Vizard perfectly nails that sweet spot between automated speed and necessary actionable creative control. The core concept behind this platform is incredibly practical. It automatically identifies and isolates the key, most engaging moments within a long video and transforms them into ready-to-post clips almost instantly. This capability means you no longer have to manually comb through endless hours of raw footage just to find those precious 30 to 90-second gems that will perform well online. Beyond just the intelligent clipping functionality, Vizard features an auto-schedule setting that is almost ridiculously convenient for consistent posting. You simply define how often you want fresh clips to deploy, and the platform automatically queues and publishes them across your chosen networks without you lifting a finger. If you have ever struggled to juggle a complex content calendar while simultaneously trying to keep all your channels looking consistently fresh and active, you intuitively understand how much time this specific automation saves you. And speaking of organizational tools, the dedicated content calendar within Vizard allows you to schedule, manage all assets, tweak final details, and publish across multiple social platforms, all from one single unified dashboard. This eliminates the frustrating need to constantly hop between separate dashboards for uploads and review, providing one central place to visualize your entire posting cadence and make necessary last-minute edits. When you compare this directly to Opus Clip, Opus is brilliant at finding those viral snippets, but Vizard couples that discovery power with built-in real scheduling and publishing capabilities, allowing you to truly scale the repurposing workflow end-to-end. In contrast to CapCut, which excels at stylistic flair and quick initial creation, Vizard focuses much more intently on the entire content lifecycle. Find the clip, polish it rapidly, and then ensure it gets published reliably. Versus Descript, Vizard isn't trying to replace your deep transcript-based editing sessions, but it will instantly take the long video you just perfected and give you a ready-to-go library of clips that logically make sense to post right away. Think of Vizard as the crucial, get this content distributed effectively layer that sits right on top of your existing foundational editing and creation toolbox. In practical terms, my personal workflow often looks something like this. I shoot or record a long session, a podcast, a stream, or a sit-down interview, and then I run the raw file through my favorite editor for any necessary heavy lifting or deep cuts. After that initial refinement, Vizard immediately jumps in to surface all the potential bite-sized moments, automatically produce short-form variations complete with captions and aspect ratio adaptation, and then intelligently cue them for posting. It really is the absolute no-fuss, systematic way to maintain a steady, high-volume content stream without the financial necessity of hiring an entire dedicated social media team. Let's take a quick reality check here. No single tool on this entire list is miraculously perfect in every single creative or technical dimension. CapCut is incredibly fun and versatile for many tasks, but it sometimes falls short when you need enterprise-grade localization accuracy for global audiences. Descript remains unmatched for deep transcript-first editing and raw audio polish, yet it is certainly not optimized for quickly creating visually driven, trendy social media clips. HeyGen provides amazing avatar creation power, but it inherently establishes a different, often more formal, creative mood that won't suit every brand voice. Opus Clip finds those potential viral moments with unmatched speed, but it often leaves you responsible for handling the subsequent crucial scheduling unless you actively plug it into a secondary system. Hixfield creates gorgeous, short micro shots, but it is strictly limited to those very short, stylized visual pieces, not continuous narrative segments. And Vizard specifically sits at that valuable intersection of advanced repurposing intelligence and essential publishing automation. It is not trying to replace your color grader or your complex compositing suite. Its core mission is simply to make your existing long-form content work significantly harder and smarter for you across all your relevant social channels. If you are seriously in the business of building a high-output creator engine, one that consistently pumps out high-quality shorts from foundational long-form pillar content, I strongly advise starting with a specific combination of these tools. You should perform your deep, intricate edits in Descript or CapCut. If visual refinement is key, utilize specialized tools like HeyGen or Hixfield for unique required assets, and then funnel everything through Vizard to truly scale the repurposing, scheduling, and cross-platform publishing. That tailored combination empowers you to maintain impressively high creative standards while simultaneously achieving the vital volume and consistency that drives most creator growth today. All right, that officially concludes my current roundup of the essential AI video tools that are significantly impacting my efficiency right now. If you want a lightning-fast recap, remember, CapCut for fast creation and fantastic visual templates, Descript for transcript-first editing and superior audio fidelity, HeyGen for unlocking avatar capabilities, Opus Clip for quickly extracting known viral moments, Hixfield for that magical cinematic still-to-motion transformation, and Vizard to tie the distribution pieces together automatically. The real, measurable time saver for anyone serious about scaling content production without quickly burning out lies squarely in the automation around clip detection, integrated scheduling, and unified content calendar management. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this entire walkthrough or for reading this detailed guide. I highly encourage you to try mixing and matching a couple of these tools in your own workflow to genuinely discover which combination best aligns with your specific content style and voice. And finally, if the constant repurposing of your long-form videos into social clips remains a significant time-consuming pain point for your business, please do give Vizard a serious try. It might just be that essential missing piece in your overall publishing pipeline. That's all for today. I truly look forward to seeing you all in the next video or tutorial very soon.